Like, how do you restore emotional connection when it's been broken? Because I think that's something that I know even working with individuals, like
Mm-hmm.
even having an understanding of emotional connection with ourselves
Mm-hmm.
is something that we could struggle with. So how do you then navigate building emotional connection between two
Mm-hmm.
people?
Mm-hmm. So a lot of times kind of long-term partnerships can almost seem like, God, I don't want to say a business, right? But it is sometimes it feels like, okay, great, I'm gonna get the groceries, you get the kids. Fuck, we gotta wash the car, we gotta go see my mother-in-law. I hate that bitch, right? So it's like,
Let's keep it a buck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's true. Um, it can feel a little bit like a business transaction. And a lot of times, the more you're with someone, you kind of lose those like more intimate questions that you find yourself wanting to ask when you start dating. Questions like, you know, what do you want to do when you retire? How do you like to spend your weekends? What's your favorite coffee shop, right? Just these like curious questions that you typically ask more when you're getting to know someone, that you kind of lose. So I have something I use in session and it's called a connection deck. And I wish I had it with me.
Mhm.
But this connection deck, and you can find them online, that you can order them. You can literally type in ChatGPT and get these questions for free. But it's like, what are some questions that you can ask your partner that require some like deep and intimate thought, right? Things like maybe, you come home on a Friday night and you ask your partner, like, babe, what was the hardest part of your week today? Right? Questions that make someone think a little bit. It's things like that, right? It's things that are more than kind of the business transactions. And sometimes people are like, I don't even know what to ask. And I'm like, that's great. Let me help you. Let me give you kind of a template of things to ask, right? That's when these question decks come in. That's when Chat GPT comes in. That's when listening to podcasts comes in. Um, yeah, getting some more of those ideas of those like deeper thought, intimate questions to ask.